Don't
All
ever.
right, so if you're gonna do that Twitch stock or that Twitch stock, whatever the fucking stock thing, that seems like it's gonna get super toxic if you.
Yeah, I might, but I made a Discord channel for it, so hopefully there's less spam in here. But yeah, we'll see.
Well, I mean, even between like the streamers, because like I can imagine a conversation going, Destiny. Every time I come on your stream, I bring 3,000 people with me, and you even tell me about how much of a good job I do, and I'm getting less money than.
Wait, who's getting money? Whoa, wait, they're not getting paid money for it. Wait, what?
Oh, okay. I thought the plan was to pay out to some of the orbiters based on their stock price.
No. Oh god, no. The payout right now that I've worked out with them is that like the best traders from my community will get like subs basically. That's it.
Oh, got it.
Sorry, yeah, I might have phrased that poorly.
To like the
yeah.
Rage. That's just the deal that he like. That's what the normal orbiters get. Me personally, because I'm such a benefit, like we get a percentage based off every video that comes out with my.
Oh, I see. So you're paying for handouts of his secondhand ad revenue instead of being able to make.
No. Basically, Steven has signed my likeness to use on his YouTube channel very often, and I just asked for a cut.
Based. True.
After he got deplatformed, it's a deal we came to because he was like kind of desperate and terrified of what the future would look like.
Yeah,
after
for
Twitch.
sure. It's been rough.
I was like, bro, I got you. This YouTube game is so easy. I was like, just use my face all the time and just cut me a check, bro.
True.
Oh, yeah, I guess that's a question for you YouTube people. When you guys are bringing people on your stream and using their whatever, do you ever get them to sign stuff, or do you just use it and hope that they don't try to fight you on anything?
That.
Are you asking me or Destiny?
Well, both of you in general. I'm just curious how you guys take that content approach.
Go ahead, Destiny.
That, what you just said, you just hope they don't make a stink out of anything.
Abby, you ever had someone fight you, like DMCA battle or anything like that you've challenged?
Of course. Destiny's best friends, Fresh&Fit, try to get rid of my channel, bro. They try to deplatform. Yeah. I mean, they tried. It was pretty funny. It turned out to one of my favorite videos ever.
You just challenge it and you never heard a word after that?
Nah, listen, I made a big stink at it at YouTube, and then YouTube came down and said, basically, if you don't retract these things, we might delete your channel. And then they retracted everything. They were pretty fraudulent the way they set it up. That shit was actually funny. That email, because like the French people were like, "Oh, we hired a lawyer. We hired this lawyer, and you wanted to play? Okay, right?" They got all big chested.
Mm-hmm.
Turns out they hired some shitty paralegal who couldn't write up like legal docs.
And so
YouTube sent me the whole fucking back and forth. They basically CC'd me on it, and I got to see how poorly written like this paralegal's replies were. And then YouTube was just like, bro, if you don't retract this shit, we're going to delete your channel. And they've retracted everything.
Oh, shit. Incoming. Be careful.
What'd you say?
Incoming. Be careful. Be on your best behavior. She's coming.
Who?
Who
Your
else?
best friend.
And Alicia? Why?
Because you were talking mad shit about her.
No, because I've exhausted all of my charitability for people, and she was doing me earlier, and I was like, listen, you're horrible at having conversations. You need to get better. So, because I'm tired of being nice to people, so she might be upset about it.
Bro, I thought it was funny at first, but this girl's just annoying.
Damn.
But I mean, you come on, like, I really do.
Damn, annoying.
That reminds me, Steven.
What happened?
You said to get my perms back. No one that I can talk to except you can give me my mod privs back, and I think I've shown a pretty decent amount of character with those mod privs.
What did you
I'm gonna head out. Nice talking with you, Evan.
Sorry.
Destiny. I'm gonna go cook dinner.
Be
Take
careful.
care.
Sorry, what perms were you missing?
The moderator perms.
What do you know what your role was called?
I was literally a moderator.
Role.
I was up there.
There is no moderator role.
Or admin.
You were not an admin. Nice try.
Bet me.
You were an administrator? I have like 4 of those on my Discord. You were an admin role?
I was. You gave it to me. You're the one who gave it to me.
You gave him admin Destiny? Okay, is there another role that can like drag people and stuff?
Oh, I can drag, but I can't mute. I can't control the channel when it's getting out of hand.
Wait, you can drag people right now?
I can drag, yeah.
Oh, what do you need admin for?
I need the power.
Okay, listen, hold on. I love you, and it's not like I don't like. It's not like I like you less or whatever. But there's no way you should have. I think I'm starting to remember this conversation.
Oh yeah, no, I know exactly how it
No.
happened.
You don't know. I'm talking about behind the scenes. I'm pretty sure every time I do this, Cake or RTB, I always DM me, and they're like, "Steven, you're being a fucking moron right now. You're giving way too many perms. You need to use a more appropriate thing." And I'm always like, "Yeah, I'll figure it out later." Okay, so now I figured it out. Okay, listen, you're good. You can drag people. You can mute.
All right.
Or you're good.
Fine.
You've got enough shit right now. You got enough power. Okay.
All right. One day, shit show's gonna happen, and and you're gonna be 2 factorioed in, and you won't have Lycan to come in and stop the ship from going crazy again.
You'll be okay. I believe in you, buddy.
You'll be okay, hopefully.
Anna, what's up? You're here. Oh my god, I can just feel the condescension dripping. Go ahead, what's up?
I don't know, but no. This is for my own knowledge and my own understanding, because I really feel like I did a much better job. Like, obviously, there's room for improvement, always.
Okay, you did do a better job. That is true than general. Here's like the one big piece of criticism that I'll give you, okay? You have to be able to bring your answers to a conclusion much quicker. Because you answer sometimes takes like a minute every single time. I don't think it needs to, okay?
Right, but that's not what you said. I'm not referring to, that's constructive feedback, and I can accept that. I can receive that. I'm talking specifically about the last conversation that I had with you and the lead attorney and Alex.
Sure. What I said to you last on Discord was you are insanely combative when you speak. You've got to figure out how to have more productive conversations. You are combative in every conversation. That's what I said. In the most recent one, you did better than most, but prior to that, every single conversation is incredibly combative. Right,
but if the last conversation that we had, if it went relatively smoothly, comparatively, why can't that be the point of reference moving forward? Because obviously I'm demonstrating that I can obviously engage in conversations, and it doesn't have to, get to 10 or 9 or 8.
Sure.
Or
yeah,
7.
That's possible. But I mean, it's not a single data point, it's a moving average, right? So that last one was good. And I think even my subreddit, I think it was posting that like, oh wow, she had like a really positive conversation and she didn't like scream anything. I think even my subreddit was that. So that's good. So if you keep doing that, then that's good. That's more data points, but like it's a moving average. Okay. We all believe and trust in you. You can do it. Oh my God. You know what? I changed everything I said. Where's Dan at? We need a guest for our first in real life podcast episode. And you know what? If Dan is down for it, I would invite you for that. I think Dan is. You don't know who Dan is? Dan is Dan. He's got a lot of strong opinions about a lot of things. Hey, there he is.
Hello? What's up?
We've got our first podcast guest, Dan.
No, sorry.
Wow. Well, I tried.
That was a hard no.
Sorry, guys.
That's a hard no. You got to be better than being annoying and confrontational. You got to have other skills besides that.
Oh, you think that's all she brings to the table is annoying and confrontational?
It's all I've seen so far.
Wow.
As a viewer from the clips I've seen.
Wow. Yikes.
So you've seen clips?
Yeah, clips, Dan?
I feel like if I watched the whole thing, I might want to.
I mean, you could watch the whole thing, or you could like
just have uninformed opinions, right?
I mean, clip, like you can't take a clip of someone and like, I mean, that seems a little bit, I don't know.
A little gross. And misinformed.
Yeah, I am all those things.
Okay, well, I tried, guys. We've got a studio ready to go. We're just waiting for Dan to okay the first episode.
Speaking of which,
yeah,
there's a guy who owes me money, and he's like a big real estate guy out here, and I'm like blackmailing him into like, hey, just give me a podcast studio. So I think instead of the one that you're gonna get for free, we could have our own. Would be better, at least for a year.
Why would why not just like try to film like a couple episodes of something before like trying to set up like a whole official thing?
All right, we can. Sure, fine.
Okay, well,
okay.
Just saying, guys, we got a place ready to go where we can film. We're just waiting on Dan to give the okay.
Don't.
He's mad now.
No, because then you put it on me. I'm the one who's been. First off, I've been pushing for this.
Oh
I'm the one pushing
he's
for
so mad.
The podcast debate. No, because you're a saboteur. Is what you
Not a saboteur.
You are a saboteur.
Do we have a studio ready to go?
Okay, and this is who brings this up every time we talk? Is it you?
I'm ready to go. I'm ready. I already went. I had the dinner.
No.
I schmoozed with the CEOs. I've got our studio. I'm ready to go. I put in work.
Motherfucker, you did nothing besides say, hey, so can I use this? And you're like, yeah, okay. That was it.
Nope. I went. I set up a webpage and everything for it.
I asked you to do the most menial amount of research into like format, into guests, etc. Because you can't even say
I've got
the
a
ideas
guest
that we
right
had for that
here.
Show. Why don't you go ahead and run by chat your first few suggestions for the show?
Wait a minute, Steven, what if I had a studio?
Well, the studio is not really the problem.
I'm talking to Steven.
Oh, well, I was answering. See how that works? It's clever. You think
What
you
is
can just blackmail your way into here with a free studio? I'm already
Well,
trying
I don't know
that.
What
why-
are you talking about? Free studio? Like this? Listen, you made your position clear, and that's the end of it. I'm talking.
What, damn,
Right.
are you okay?
I'm fine. This is great.
He's so like he came in here triggered. Like relax.
Yeah, I don't know why he's so triggered right now. Probably his Rust base just died or something.
No, you don't know
But
that.
he's not trying to engage. So again, what if I had a studio and I extended like an invitation for something with like potentially other content creators or whatever it is that I'm working on the back end? How would you feel about that?
Well, that's your whatever you're doing with other people. You're free to do whatever you want, right? Are you asking me if like
No,
I would show up
mean,
or
how would you?
if I get live invitations to do podcasts? I generally show up to most of those. It just depends on the. It just depends on the topic.
Steven,
And
she's
everything.
asking you if you want to have chicken and waffles. Are you
Shut
gonna
up.
do it or not?
No, I said I would. If you have like a studio and you've got a place where you want to like go and have a conversation,
Where we can have a conversation? Yeah. That's what I'm
maybe
saying.
yeah. It just depends on what the talk is going to be about.
Well, see, now that I know that you, I think I've always known that you're extremely politically inclined, which is fine. But I feel like there's a middle ground. There's a happy medium where we can have a conversation that we're both sort of equally invested in. That's stimulating.
What is your like? What is your end goal? Like, what are you trying to do? What is your, yeah.
With respect to what, like content? What do you mean?
Yeah, like are you trying to be like a YouTuber? Do you want to get into content creation, or what is your goal?
Yeah, so that would be my goal. That would be my end goal.
Oh, okay.
To
I
just
feel like
create content.
yeah, you can do whatever you want, and you're free to do whatever you want. But I feel like my recommendation would be like, why not try starting like a YouTube channel first, just talking to a camera, and then like transitioning over, so you can see like what type of traction you'll gain there. Oh,
Steve,
yeah,
do you want to
there's Dan.
tell people the ideas that you had for your podcast? Have we haven't done that yet, have we? That have all been kind of vetoed by various people, but. Oh wait, is the one thing actually happening? Remember, you said that you were going to be able to
DSP?
possibly. Yeah.
I was going to talk to him, but he hasn't emailed me back, so now I feel like he's not going to. So now I want to give my idea.
Okay, yeah, do it as the first guest. This one was one we could do, but we thought it would be too niche. Is the only problem, right? If you're trying to get a lot of viewers. But go
Okay,
ahead.
so as much as I hate like the surrealist type humor or whatever shit, I guess that's kind of what I was thinking about. So this is what I thought for DSP. That would have been so fucking funny. Is we bring on DSP, and I don't know if we would go full meme during the interview. It'd be like 50%
Well, this is
meme.
you have to set this up for people. To keep in mind, this is an in-person studio that me and Steven have, and DSP would have flown in for this. Yeah, go ahead, Steve.
So I think that like some of the questions would be kind of memey, some of them would be kind of serious, but like we would have it would be an in-person. He's in the middle of us, and we're kind of like chatting it up, okay? But the thing is for the questions, okay, we would not actually read any of the questions, okay? What we would do is DSP is a well-known gacha game player, okay? What we'd do is we would go on Cameo and we would pay money to every like WWF gacha character he's gotten to pay them $20 to read every single one of the interview questions.
And it would be like this. It'd be like, "Yo, what's up, DSP? It's me,
Diamond Dallas
and I'm here to
Page.
ask you today what happened to the apartment in Connecticut."
It would be such a good fucking meme.
Then you'd have their face like put out. You'd have the Undertaker
do
like
the- yeah.
actually his video.
You'd have like a TV
right
there, so
on
the
his
Cameo, the
big
guy's
screen
like playing.
in front of
Yeah.
DSP.
That would just be very funny. Fuck me, dude. It would be so good. But
So we had a bunch of ideas. Basically, the idea is all of this is like kind of wide open as to like what happens and how we do it. But like the hard part is finding something that can keep we can do that 1 week, but how the fuck are you going to do that for the second week and then the third week and the fourth week? Like I think finding guests that people give a shit about, and then also like if we're doing fucking hardcore like Between Two Ferns or it's not Tim and Eric. What's the other Eric Andre shit? Like, I feel like we're not going to get guests after like the first few, except for people who are in on it, and then it doesn't work really.
oh my god.
That's
So
the
Abbott
problem.
just DM'd me and he said he had no idea who the hell DSP is. Now, obviously,
Nice. Good one, Ruminate. You
You know,
should just cut out.
yeah.
Nice. Oh, look, there's one biter right there. You
I
fucking
really
liar.
don't know who DSP is, but carry on.
It's a guy called Darkside Phil.
Oh
my God, it did
I'm pretty
delete
sure he's
them.
one of those guys who used to stream a long time ago. It's fine. Just keep going.
Oh no, he's a YouTuber. He's in your world, man.
Oh my God. It actually is.
You owe a lot of your success to this guy. He's one of the pioneers of streaming and doing YouTube content. So he's a big deal.
Low key, I thought you were going to say you owe your success to this guy. He's black. I was going to tell that.
He's a gamer. Like,
well, I don't know what we would call him, but anyways. So yeah, chat. Feel free to email Steven what you think is a good podcast format to do, because I told him to think about this, and I got the same answer that
there
all
it
of
is.
you
We
guys
just need to
get.
shoot some episodes. Let's go. Let's just go into the studio
No,
and chat.
that is not how it's going to be shit. There needs to be. I understand like that we can bullshit and like freeform often,
Yeah,
and that's
we
fine.
could, absolutely.
But like, I know that, but like, I think there needs to be a little bit more structure, or at least shit we're going to talk about. Otherwise, we're going to go in there and be like, "So Dan, what's up?" And we're going to fucking talk for 45 minutes about how someone fucked me over on my shower, right? And how it's leaking through the floor again. Like, and that's not going to be a good episode. You know what I mean?
Maybe.
Okay.
Well, I don't know, guys. Sorry, I tried.
That's all the effort. Again, this is what I'm saying.
I
This is all
tried.
the
Dan,
effort
shut
that you
us
can
down.
fucking get out
We
of
had
them.
it. We were good.
Like,
I will say podcasts that are very reliant on guests were probably very difficult because you constantly have to
you can't.
So
Yeah.
I recommend you guys balancing it between just you two and bringing guests from time to time. So that's just
No, I 100% agree with you. Like, relying on guests is a disaster because we're not going to be able to do it. But also, more importantly, like, but even if you don't do guests, you have to have something that you're going to do. I get, because it's not like a 10-minute thing. It's like an hour, I'm guessing. So it needs to be some sort of like first 15 minutes doing X, next 30 minutes doing Y. It's not like you have to be held to that format, but at least something you're trying to do.
Someone said something funny. He said, if Ethan Klein could do it, how hard can it be?
True.
For all the faults Ethan Klein has, it's actually quite difficult to make a successful podcast. And so if he's managed to do it, like, still kudos to him, even if he is a complete fucking loser.
Yeah, for my Econ 101
He does run a
students
good
here.
setup from what I've seen. They seem to be quite a full staff. They have a good equipment set up. They seem to run on a consistent basis. They seem to be very consistent in regards to, like, the reach to the community. Like, one can see that Ethan's an idiot and still see all the good things he does with the podcast.
Yeah, Ethan Klein is what we call the first mover advantage, guys. Okay.
Yeah. Podcasting is like, I don't know. For me, I can't do it, but I think for people who are going to be successful at it, they have to definitely think of a lot of the back end. Is that something that you actually really want to do? Like, both of you want to do? Is there some
I need
kind
to
of,
be
like,
moving
more...
into doing more
'Cause
live
I've noticed
content,
you do
yes.
this with the Change My Mind stuff, and I think it's great. I'm
Yeah.
glad you're branching out to stuff like that. Is there more stuff like that you'd like to do?
Yeah, the live content is just really good. I need to be doing
Yeah.
more of it.
Good. Glad you guys are doing that.
I was doing this dating show up in Montreal, and the dude fucking pulled the plug on it. I don't know.
Yeah,
why.
man. I'm actually... Oh, okay, well, I'm
just
not
fucking
going to
with
say anything because I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, you're good.
Well, I'll DM you about it, but I'm doing a lot on the back end. I've pretty much taken all my earnings from YouTube and reinvesting it into more content. So,
Jesus, be careful.
you know, even though Dan said put into real estate, I decided to not listen to him.
Damn.
Not even a little bit?
No, not even a little bit.
Abba with his fucking millions over here, not trying. You know, I know the reason why. You know who happens to own a lot of real estate? Abba doesn't want to give him any money. Not good, Abba.